When I need to solve a problem, I always take deep breaths, stay calm, and then I go through and think about what the best options are. What are the best choices to make? And then from that, I choose one of them to solve my problem.
I solve problems by taking some deep breaths, asking for help, and talking to others to solve things.
How do I solve a problem? I solve a problem by first self-reflecting. I have to determine what my role is in the problem or issue, then make a short list of things that I can do to try to fix the problem. I can maybe talk to a trusted friend or coworker or family member to get their input. Miss Ship is always a good resource. And what I always tell my kids is that no matter how you solve the problem, the most important thing is that you learn from your mistakes, because the worst thing you want to do is to continue to learn the same lesson more than once.
I solve problems by being a very good listener.
I solve problems by communicating with my friends with how I'm feeling.
I solve problems by staying calm, and when I get very angry, I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I whisper what I want to say.
What I do to calm me, I drink water, then I have my stuffy, then I go downstairs and hug my mom when I feel better.
I solve problems by staying calm, thinking about what we could do, and talking about the solutions.
When I have a problem, I like to find my friends and ask them how they can help me solve problems, because I know sometimes they've been through similar experiences.
I solve problems by talking to my mom or my sister about it, or maybe just taking a break and playing with my dogs.
One way to solve the problem is communication. Just talking to them and letting them know how you feel.
To solve a problem, I always like to go to my friends that I know and trust for help and support.
I solve problems by taking a breath and thinking about my options.
I solve a problem by giving both of my kids a big hug.
I solve a problem by pausing, taking a deep breath first, and just really thinking of all the possible solutions. But I really like to just stay calm and take a moment to myself to take some deep breaths and think about what I'm going to do next.
I solve a problem by asking an adult for help.
I solve my problems hugging my dog.
So to solve a problem or to deal with a problem is paying attention, listening to others, and normally that will get you a better answer and sense what you want to accomplish with the person and the problem.
I solve a problem by thinking about how I solved it the first time. And if that worked, then I'm going to try that strategy again.
I solve problems by communicating my feelings with the other person I'm in conflict with.
I like to solve problems by watching my favorite TV show on the couch with a nice cozy blanket and some popcorn. Gilmore Girls. If you know it, you know.
So when I have to solve a problem, what I do is I keep a calm body. I think about all the possibilities that will fail and all the possibilities that will succeed. And what I do is I try them all, even if I'm gonna fail or I'm gonna succeed. You gotta try them all. And by the end, you'll be able to solve a problem. And if you can't, you can always go to a friend or an adult to try to have them help you solve a problem, because they may have ideas that you don't have to solve that problem.
To solve a problem, I first take a big deep breath and I think of all the strategies that I've learned to overcome that problem.
I solve a problem by first stopping, taking a few deep breaths, and then I go ask for help. I could be here in Miss Ship's office. I can go to another teacher or a supervisor. That's how I solve problems.